In this video, I'm going to go briefly through problems 17, 18, 19, and 20, doing things similar to what we did earlier in this section in the exploration regarding the sum of degrees of angles in a quadrilateral. Now we know, or we have established in that exploration, that the sum of the angle measures of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. And so we're simply going to use that property in the same way that we did earlier in this section to solve these problems here. So let's start with number 17. Number 17, in number 17 we know that the sum of the angle measures of a quadrilateral, so 100 plus 120 plus 100 plus the unknown angle have to add up to 360 degrees. When we add together, we're going to get 320 plus x is equal to 360, and so we're combining like terms there on the left side, and we know that if we subtract 320 using the subtraction property of equality that we learned about in this section, that we would end up with x is equal to 40 degrees. And I'll leave that for you to go back and check that 100 plus 120 plus 100 plus 40 adds up to 360 degrees. Let's look at number 18 then. The given angles that we have in this problem are 77, 150 plus x plus 48, and that has to again equal 360. Now when we add 77, 150, and 48, we get 275 plus x is equal to 360. Using the subtraction property of equality, we subtract 275 from both sides, and we end up with x is equal to 85. And our units of measure are degrees. In this case, they'd be, yes, just degrees. All right, so we'll go on to number 19 then. In number 19, our angle measures are 76 degrees plus 92 degrees plus 122 degrees plus x, and they have to add up to be 360 degrees. When we add 76 and 92 and 122, we end up with 290 plus x is equal to 360. Again, using the subtraction property of equality, we subtract 290 from both sides. We end up with x is equal to 70 degrees. And so in problem 19, the unknown quantity is 70 degrees, and I'll write this one on here. In 18, it was 85 degrees. We'll go on to solve the final problem in this set. Okay, in problem number 20, we have degree measures of 60 plus 115 plus 85, and the unknown of x, again having to equal 360 degrees. And when we add together 60, 115, and 85, we end up with 260 plus x has to be 360. Using the subtraction property of equality, subtracting 260 from both sides, we end up with x is equal to 100 degrees. And I'll write that into that. And so that is how we solve these types of geometric problems involving quadrilaterals with one unknown angle.